MyPyramid.gov is a great resource to use when selecting appropriate food choices. The first group is the grains group. When you select grains, you need at least 3 ounces a day, and you need to make half of your grains whole grains. The next group is the vegetables group. Dark green and orange vegetables, a variety of those, are great to have. Having these vegetables can greatly reduce your risk of developing heart disease, diabetes, and even some types of cancer. The fruit group is next. Eat a variety of fruits, and they can be canned, they can be packaged, it doesn't matter, frozen, fresh. They have the same health benefits as eating vegetables. The next group is dairy. When choosing dairy products, choose low fat because dairy products can be very high in saturated fats. Dairy products contain potassium, which maintains healthy blood pressure levels so hypertension doesn't develop. The last group on the pyramid is meat and beans. Now, like I said earlier, try to stay away from consuming large amounts of red meats because they have a direct link to colon cancer. However, consume lots of fish. They contain omega-3 fatty acids, which promote healthy hearts and therefore decreasing your risk of heart disease. Along with mypyramid.gov, another great website is the Calorie King website. Not only does it count calories in certain foods you eat, but it also gives you ways of preventing diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Along with eating healthy foods, exercise is also a very important factor in being healthy. According to my nutrition book, you need to work out at least 4 days a week and get your heart pumping for at least a half hour. The key to being healthy is staying away from foods that are cooked in this. Fried foods taste amazing, we all know. They are high in saturated fat, and that is the biggest contributor to half of these diseases I've discussed with you. According to the American Heart Association, saturated fat raises your cholesterol in your blood. Saturated fat is found in animal products such as butter, milk, and a variation of those things. So, this pan will save your life. This is an enamelware pan, and you can use this to fry foods, and you don't have to worry about using a whole stick of butter. It's a great thing to use. I would consider buying pans like these. Now that I've discussed with you healthy food choices, I want to talk about how being healthy can make for a longer and better life altogether. Not only do we want to be fit and have a good weight, but we also want to be around long enough to live our lives to the fullest. I want to share a story with you about a friend of mine. My friend's mom was 50 years old and she lived a very sedentary lifestyle. She didn't eat the best foods and she didn't like to work out. My friend was recently married and was expecting her first child. Well, I get a call the other day from my friend saying her mom suffered a massive heart attack and died on the way to the hospital. My friend was devastated. She missed out on all the good times she would have with her mom and her kid, and her mom would never get to see her first grandchild. My point from the story being this: if we do not change our ways, we won't be around long enough to witness what we think is worthwhile in life, all the good things. We don't want to have to bury our own children at the age of 50 because they suffered a heart attack. Now let's review what I've discussed with you today. Living a lifestyle of unhealthy eating can cause cancer, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even death. If we adjust our diet to the food pyramid, we can expect a longer and better life. Do you want to live long enough to see what you consider worthwhile? Do you want to see your kids grow up and see your kids get married and even your grandchildren? Well, then you need to get on the path to healthy living. Seeing the way my friend's mother impacted her life, it impacted mine too. I'm changing my eating habits and I'm influencing my family and friends to do the same. If I can change my ways for the better, you can too. It starts today.